Someone other than us here is talking about the Kennedy half dollars because we're getting a lot of phone calls. So we thought we would put together a beautiful collection and then spend some quality time talking about it. But can you believe it? The Kennedy half dollar is 60 plus years old. Wow. I remember when it came out. I guess that dates me as well, right? How about you? Let's have some fun with this one. So the Kennedy half dollar comes out in 1964, right? And we have silver Kennedys. And people forget this until 1970. We pulled dime and quarter silver in 65. We kept making silver Kennedys. So you're seeing those top rows with the little tab on it, the yellow tab. Those are the silver coins. Just as a reference so it pops out a little bit. 2, 4, 6, 7 silver coins the first 7 years, actually. And then there's that beautiful 1970D. It's the holy grail in the entire collection. Only one coin made that year. Only released in the uncirculated set. And that one has to be in this collection as well because there's no other coin from 1970. It goes all the way through 2024. So 64 through 24, 60 coins year by year through this process. The uniqueness on this is the fact that, well, most of you may remember, but we've talked about it before and others have talked about it. It's called the Forgotten Kennedys. And it's because the Kennedy half dollar stopped circulating in the year 2001. That was the last year they made it officially to be released to banks for us to circulate. Starting in 2022, they made them for collectors only. They were available in rolls, bags, and or the uncirculated set. We're in 2025. So that means for give or take 25 years, they've been making the Kennedy half dollar just for us as collectors. The competition sells just those 25 coins. 2002 through 2024. Those coins for $279.95, which is more than we're selling all the 60 with the silvers included. But let's break this down by component. Again, the silver issues. The 64, which will be a P or a D, and then you have the 65, 66, 67, which were only Philadelphia's, and then 68, 69, and 70, which were only Denver's. So those are the 2, 4, 6, 7 you're going to get, right? Those 7 coins from our competition add up to $245 by themselves. So if you subtract 7 from 60, you're going to get 53 coins, capsules, and then the album for free based upon their pricing model. Now, there's 2 of them that have the orange tab as you see it scroll through. Over the last 60 years, there were 2 coins early on in the Kennedy series. Early on, that what? Were not put out into circulation. The first one we talked about, that's the 1970, the Denver, the silver, the last of the silver. But in 1987, this coin right here, we also did not release the Kennedy into circulation. You can only get this by buying a U.S. Mint uncirculated set and breaking the set open. The math on this one is a fun one. $239.94. Bear with me on this. So we have $239.94 divided by 60 coins means we're looking at under $4 a coin tonight. The competition sells the capsules. Many of you know this. I mean, we have 30 to 40 orders every day just for the packaging supplies that we use, like the capsules. They sell a 10-pack of capsules for $8. This is 60. They sell that beautiful album, that leatherette album, which we introduced a couple of years ago. With this one, the 2 vacs inside to hold the coins. So that way you can actually, instead of like the old Danskos and Whitman albums where the coins slide, Sometimes scratching, it's just, it was the way it was done, still done. So we looked at it, well, if these are uncirculated, let's encapsulate them. But then we got to find, how do you present it? Well, this was the answer, and we can't keep this album in stock either. And that sells for between $29 to $39 based upon where you look in the industry. That's the cost of the packaging that's just included in this one. Just a lot of fun. Now, we do know this. 2026 is going to be a new year in the half dollar. Will it be the Kennedy? We're going to soon find out. But USA 250 is going to roll. And then in 2027, what will happen to the half dollar? Will it revert back to the Kennedy? Will it stay with a new theme or a new topic? We'll soon find out. But we do know right now that the U.S. Mint has 1.5 million collectors of P's and D's separately. 3 million aggregate. They've been releasing now for going on a good decade. That number kind of stays very consistent. A couple of years they said they're only making 1.5, so they sold out. The other years they didn't say it, and they still sold out. But the bottom line is it comes to that number. But any way you slice this one up, I look at it. Those earlier 7 silvers, like we talked about, they want more for those 7 silvers than we do for the entire collection. The forgotten years, 2002 to 2024, those latter years, never released into circulation. They want more than we want for the entire collection. So if you add up just those 7, half the collection, they're selling for $500 plus. The other half the collection, well, it's on a coin-by-coin basis, and they range from $7 to $9 a piece, some of them much more. When you add it all up, they're north of $750, closer to $800 for the same exact 60 coins. 1 coin a year, the entire history of the beautiful Kennedy half dollars. Guys, give me a 30-second clock, please. Let's talk about Easy Pay. Yes, sorry, I haven't. They opened it up tonight, which is wonderful. How it's going to work is there are 60 coins. There will be 6 total shipments in the Easy Pay program of 10 coins each. And the album will come with number 1. So again, very simply, $39.99 times 6 equals $239.94. Everything balances out like it's supposed to. But the bottom line is this, everybody. The Kennedy, 60 plus years in charging, right? The big coin all of us grew up with. And tonight, all of them. 1 from each year at just $239.94, under $4 a coin, and Easy Pay. Something special. Check us out online, avccoins.com. Yes, I have many of the Kennedys individually there if you're looking for them. But the best value tonight, no questions, this set.